Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. In the last episode, we just got done building our house. Sounds a little low. Here's the house. While you guys were gone, I moved all my stuff over into the new chests, and and moved all the furnaces and crafting bench and everything else over. I've also made a bed, which I used string. So I only had one piece of wool, but I used string to make more wool, which to make wool from string, let's say this was string, you'd put 4 pieces of string like that and it would turn into wool. So I did that and then took 3 pieces of wool and then put it over the top of 3 pieces of wood, and that turned into a bed, which is what you see over there. Alright, so before I get out there, today's episode is going to be about farming. So, I'm just going to get a couple tools that I'm going to need for actually going and building my farm. I'm going to try to do both a chicken farm as well as a wheat farm. So, in order to do that, I do not have a hoe. So, what we're going to need for the wheat farm is a hoe, which is 2 sticks, and I'll just use cobble because they last forever. Alright, well, I'm trying to think what I should do to outline the farm with, but we'll just do it in the dirt here. For those of you that have not seen our house, this is the outside of the house. Got a couple windows on there. Nothing too fancy, but it's a lot better than our dirt hole in the wall over there. So that's our house, and I believe we'll put our farm, our wheat farm, we'll put it over here, I guess, which means we'll have to take down this grass. That way we can also collect more seeds while we do that. Now, a wheat farm is probably one of the simplest farms to make. All you have to do is find these seeds from breaking tall grass, and then use a plow to turn grass into plowed dirt. I'm just going to cover this up. Actually, I don't have anything on me. Alright, so what we're going to do is make rows for the crops. And to do that, you just pull out your hoe and right-click the dirt. And you'll notice it goes from grass to dirt. You can also do the same thing on dirt. Oops. So like this here. Turn it into that. So what we're going to need to do is, I believe what's happening is this area is very dry. And I know in order for wheat to grow faster, it needs water. So, this is a losing battle here. Let's get my shovel out. And what we're going to do is, replow this, we're going to fill this little trench here with water. And I believe that should stop this dirt from turning back into, or this plowed soil from turning back into dirt. And I believe in order for wheat to grow fast, it needs to be next to water like that. So, what you do is you pour the water in the middle, oops, and then you just lay your seeds down next to it. Now, I don't know how far the water goes out, so I'm actually going to go try to find another water source that I can fill my bucket up with to build another row of seeds. So, I believe, I know there was water somewhere because there's a bunch of sand. I think it's all the way over there. Which I should probably, yeah, I'll do this. I'll make a second bucket, which I actually started carrying iron on me because you never know when you're going to need it. Should be done with that. shovel back out. Alright, well, we're going to go over here and fill our buckets up with water. And now we have enough for a couple more rows. So we're going to shovel out. And we're going to fill this trench here with water. One thing to note about plowed soil is you do not want to jump on it, because if you do, it turns back into dirt. Which, if you have crops growing on there, the crops will die. And since these ones are barely sprung up from seeds, you won't even get your seeds back to be able to replant them. So be careful when you're jumping around your crops. So I'm just going to plant those seeds there. Looks like I'm going to be one seed short, which is going to bug me. So I'm actually going to break more grass. There we go. Oops, found 2 seeds. Alright. So, as you can see, we've got a nice little wheat farm going now. Got another bucket of water, so let's see if we can get more seeds. For those of you who don't know, wheat has a couple uses. One use is to turn it into bread that you can eat for food. So if you're in a part of the land that doesn't have a lot of animals, you could get food from eating wheat or eating bread. Sorry about that. Stupid dogs. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. But if you need food, you can grow wheat and turn it into bread. And it's a pretty easy source of food to get. Pretty much just set it down and then get to watch it grow. So while you're off mining, your wheat will grow. And when you come back, you'll have some nice food. Alright, now I should have enough for another row, which I should probably throw a couple more torches around here just to make sure this whole thing stays lit up. I don't think this will affect how the wheat grows, but I don't want any monsters spawning over here. So for now we'll just do this. I'm going to create another channel here. And I'm going to throw the water here. And like before, go through and plow all the dirt. Go through with my seeds. And plant them. Now when wheat is fully grown, you'll be able to tell, I think it turns like a golden color or like a brownish color when you harvest it. And when you do harvest it, it has a chance of dropping more seeds too. So you can see some of our plants are starting to grow pretty tall. Now it's just a matter of time before the wheat is ready to harvest. If you don't like the sound of the running water, you can go fill up enough buckets. I think if you put water every other space, it'll turn into still water, so it doesn't run. But I think, yeah, I can't even hear it from over here, so that should be good. Let's go fill our buckets up. There we go, 2 more buckets filled with water. Skeleton. Also, while you guys were gone, I made a bunch of arrows using flint sticks and feathers that I collected earlier in the game, so now I have more of those on me, as well as a couple new weapons. Should be good with those for now. I'm going to pause the video here until it's daytime out, and I'm going to show you how to build a second type of farm, which is a chicken farm.